I have schizophrenia, and my sister-in-law keeps whispering at me in an attempt to drive me insane. My wife is on her side. I have schizophrenia, and I truly believe that when my sister-in-law moved into our house, she started trying to drive me insane. She started whispering at me, and when I asked her what she said, she'd pretend to be worried and say nothing. My reason for thinking this is because the voices only occur around her, and previously to her moving in, I hadn't experienced anything like this in quite some time. It took months of her supposedly whispering around me before my first breakdown, during which I silently cried in bed telling myself it's just her, and I'm not insane. But then, after a second breakdown, mere weeks after the first one, I told my wife, Clara. When I did, she looked worried at me, not because of the possibility her sister was doing this, but because of what she thought might be happening to me. She kept telling me that her sister would never do such a thing. Clara's reassurance that her sister would never intend harm didn't ease my mind. If anything, it put me more on edge. The whispers I heard when Nadia was nearby seemed too natural, too frequent to ignore. I watched her more closely, noting how she often muttered to herself when she thought no one was looking, and how she lingered in doorways, lost in thought. I started to pay more attention to the sounds in our home, trying to catch clear words or phrases from Nadia that would prove I wasn't imagining things. But the more I listened, the less I seemed to understand, hearing only bits that made no sense. Clara's frustration with me grew as she saw me becoming more withdrawn and obsessed with proving Nadia was whispering. Months passed, and even though I was taking my meds right and seeing my psychiatrist regularly, the whispers that I believed were coming from Nadia continued.